Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Cashton. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as we are ready to bring you tonight's JV action. Starting off first here, we will have the Brookwood Falcons as they come to town. Should be an interesting matchup as these two teams played just last week, which we talked a little bit about that in that pregame set with the coaches. Taking a look here, the Falcons in the pink and a little darker pink for Cashton as we're ready to get this game underway. Stoobs, let's see, it's Stoobs out there for Cashton. Just trying to get a look at the numbers. Kate Wall will start serving here. I also have on her side is Rachel Blason. And also, let's see, who else is there? Looks like there's a number 14 out there, which I'm not seeing on either one. There's always one. Oh, well. That'll happen. Getting things started. Cashton will pick up the first point, and now Brookwood will get it back with the ball into the net. For Brookwood, serving, and a nice serve coming out there to the back row, and boy, Cashton able to get that one over. There's a potential block at the net, but picking up the point is going to be number 7 in Kinsley Holmquist. Fernanda Garcia Barr to serve. Molly Hansen is the libero, number 17. Katie Lee, number 1. Out there is another point here for the Falcons. Number 12 is Allison Malsby. And number 6 is Sophie Hyatt. There's your starting 5 for the Falcons. Gabby Hyatt, number 10 over there for Cashton. Also 13 in Tessa Sanders. We're going to get a substitution here. In fact, Sanders is coming out, and coming in is Madeline Klinkner to do the serving. I believe we've talked about all of the Cashton squad now that we have that substitution. Here's a free hit back over. That one coming off the arm of Falcons, and I think that was Holmquist with the shot. And then comes right back here. Cashton not able to get the point. Here is Hansen with the serve. That one goes off the back of the hand of Klinkner, and it's another point. It's going to be 5 serving 2 here for the Falcons. Jumping out in front here with the early lead. Line drive serve and return back into the net. That coming off the pass, attempted pass there, number 16 in Boysen. High serve, and that is going to sail in. Wow, it just caught the line. And Brookwood now extends their lead by 5, 7 serving 2. Hansen picking up a couple 3 points here. She continues on with the serve. Again, the serve to the back row to Klinkner, and a good pass. There's Wall, and a nice shot here. That one coming off, of course, young lady number 14 that we don't have the name for. Well, you just got to know the right people around here. Had to ask Bob Sanders. It's Aubrey Sheldock. There we go. Aubrey Sheldock is number 14. Yeah, she's not on the on this part. She's on here, but it's number 21, and she's actually number 14 out there tonight. So we'll try and keep that squared up in my head. Meanwhile, it's 9 serving 3 here, and looking to serve is Ava Gruen for the Falcons. That ball is going to curve out of bounds, and Cashton will get the ball back with the point for serving 9. Stoobs to drop back here. Juliet will do the serving now. Let's see if I can come in just a little bit closer there for folks. Maybe that'll be, want to try and get as much of the playing field as possible, as well as a good picture for you. That serve coming down here to the Falcons. Nice job by Hansen. A free hit, a one-arm shot. Good work in there on the save. And now the ball by Sheldock hit into the net. Well, one of those running, saving swings coming off number 10 in Mallory Wallace. That was a pretty athletic move. Back in comes Garcia. Garcia Barr. Serving was number 6 in Hyatt. That ball got over the net here, and now they'll look to reset. Hansen from the back row. Sheldock with a nice save. Kind of one of those sideline kind of hits. Now the play at the net. Hyatt not able to pop that one over. It was potentially had a good look for a block there by Cashton as it came around. But Sheldock will drop back to serve here. It's 6 serving 10, and a nice serve to the back row. Here comes Hansen. A free hit. That's going to get over the net, and not quite. Excellent try there by Ava DeWitt. Sheldock to serve once again. That one, boy, the collision there with Hansen and Hyatt. And the ball kicked back here into the stands. Somebody was ready to volley it back in, though. Put it back in play. Here's Sheldock with a nice serve. Hansen is there. They look to reset. There's Garcia Barr with the shot. Dug out by Sheldock. Cross court on the pass. That one gets over the net. Good hit by Cashton, but Brookwood was there. They'll try again. Wallace going down, getting that one. Good play. Cross court hit from far to near side here to the far side. Garcia Barr to the back row. Sheldock again with a nice save and a free touch. Oh, off the arm, that fingertips here of Gruen. Tough play right there for sure. Looking to serve, Sheldock now has inched the Eagles closer, but now it's going to be 2 points away as the ball goes into the net on the serve. Line drive, my goodness, that was a good serve by DeWitt. That one had a little curve to it as well and dropped in there. 12 serving 9. Take a look at that front row. You got Holmquist, Garcia Barr, and number 10 in Mallory Wallace. Emma Elder is number 11. DeWitt comes out. Hansen returns. Big serve right there coming up. That was 16 in Boysen. Nice block in there. Wow. Hyatt with the, I believe it was Hyatt. Yep. Gabby Hyatt with the block. The serve coming up. That goes into the net. Boysen not able to get that one over the top, and it's going to be 13 serving 11. This is Kate Lee now. Katie Lee stepping up to the line. I forgot that she was a lefty. Here's a cross-court hit. Oh, beautiful shot there by Hyatt. Cross-court hit puts that one in play. And Brookwood has to give the ball back up. And the second time around now as Kate Wall steps onto the line here for the serve. That one going to Hansen. Free touch back over by Holmquist. Cashton sets the ball up. Big shot there for the point. That coming off the arm of Tessa Sanders. Tell you what, she has those long arms, and she can get up in the air and put a pretty good smack on the ball. Tied up at 13 apiece now. That ball coming off the fingertips and travels backwards on Molly Hansen. Here's the serve. That's a nice shot. Garcia Barr able to save it. Then Katie Lee pops the ball over. Cashton was ready. Now Lee trying to get that touch. It's going to go out of bounds here off from Garcia Barr on the wrong side of the antenna. Katie Lee had the right idea. She wanted to set the ball up to that far corner in the front row, but it just had a little too much to it. Here's the pass going forward, and now that one goes off the net. Trying to get to it was Allison Malsby. It's 16 serving 13 now as Cashton has taken the lead. And they're trying to take control of game number one here. Nice block at the net by Sanders. My goodness, that ball is going to be in. Quick reaction here for the Eagles. And they lead 17-13 for Kate Wall. Wall on the serve to Hansen. Hansen on the pass forward. They'll pop the ball over. That was Lee. And they're going to call, I think what they're going to do here is they're going to call a foot fault, as what happened was they went down and Katie Lee, actually her hand went across the net on the backside on the floor. And you cross that plane, it's going to be like a foot fault. There's a shot way up high and over. And a timeout here by the Falcons. 18-13 your score here. We'll be back in a moment. Off from the timeout by Brookwood. Here's the serve, and well, it didn't change things on the first serve here as the ball kicked off from Sophie Hyatt. Gruen is going to come back into the game now, and Malsby will step out for a moment. The serve coming up to Gruen. There's Lee. Pass and popping it up. A free touch back over to the Eagles side. Here's Hyatt. There's a block at the net by Holmquist, but again on the wrong side. It stayed on the Falcons side if you're cheering for Brookwood. Meanwhile, it's now 20-13 here. That one kicks off Gruen and heads to the left side, 21-13. Quick substitution coming in now. This will be number 8 in Reba Flock. Flock comes in for Boysen. There's a serve, nice dig here by Hansen, and then the ball is going to go underneath the net. Falcons had jumped into a pretty good lead here, but have stalled at 13. Here's the serve. That ball to Garcia Barr, and Flock not able to control it. Wanted to pass it to Hyatt, but it was just below the knees. And now Garcia Barr will serve for Brookwood. That serve goes into the net, and it's 23 serving 14 now. Also returning here for the Falcons, Evelyn Gibson She'll come in for Garcia Barr. Cashton brings in Klinkner to serve for Sanders. Pushing the ball to the back row, that was Hyatt. Cross-court pass and the shot by Hyatt. Back row hit, that one will not get over the net here for Hansen. And we're sitting at game point, 24-14. Well, we're going to have a couple little celebrations tonight with Cashton, so stay with us on that. There's the serve. That's going to wind up basically being an ace as it goes to the floor off from the attempted dig by Molly Hansen. Teams will switch around. 25-14 is your score here in game number 1 as the Falcons took the lead but couldn't hang on, and Cashton roars back for the victory, 25-14. Here we go with game number 2, getting things started. Oh, a good little play here. That's going to count, I believe, for the Falcons. Katie Lee just tipped that one over. One of those side hits, and I tell you what, you got to do that so perfectly well, otherwise you're going to get called for an illegal hit. Here's a second serve now. That was Holmquist. And the ball went the wrong direction. All of a sudden it took off backwards. Lee tried to get to it, but it was by her rather quickly. Here's Kate Wall to serve. She gets the ball over. Play at the net. It's going to stay on the Cashton side. Brookwood will get the point. Cashton handing the ball back on the serve. Gibson to serve. And that goes into the net. 2-2 your score. Senior night, also a special presentation for a state champion here in Cashton. Here's Klinkner now to serve. The step, and that goes into the bottom quarter of the net. Klinkner couldn't get any lift on the ball that time around, and it's now 3 serving 2 for Molly Hansen. Hansen with the serve to the back row. That was Sheldock trying to get the ball over, and they're not going to do that. That would have been hit number 4. Evelyn Weber, a freshman, number 20 in the ball game here for Cashton. Hansen with the nice serve. Hyatt sets the ball up to Hyatt. Or check that wall to Hyatt. There we go. Hyatt to Hyatt. We've seen that before. That was a couple years ago, though, right? Cashton hits the ball under the net once again. Low serve. Sheldock digs it out. Weber with the little pop. Brookwood will go with the free touch back over here to the Eagles. Here's a setup. Hyatt with a big hit out of bounds. Back row, and Coach Luke Lukaszewski was there, along with Coach Don Waddell. They're talking over things, the two head coaches. There's a nice play at the net and great reaction, and DeWitt saved the game on that one, or the point. One-handed hit. Who was that over there? That was Malsby. There's Hansen. Hyatt up to get the block, and that'll be a point. Hyatt with the stuff right back on top of the Falcons. Now Gabby Hyatt to serve. Free hit back over by DeWitt. Cashton returns the favor with the same. Here's a big shot. Wow. Sophie Hyatt literally falling away towards the out of bounds, hit the ball hard, and Klinkner couldn't save it. It kicked off her hands to the back row. Here's Gruen. Back across it goes. Nice job here by the Eagles. Keeping the play alive, and then, a simple little touch gets the ball over. That was number 4 in Justy Tainter now into the ball game. And we're going to get a timeout here, this time by the Falcons. It's 8-5 when we return. Well, let's take a look here as we come back from the timeout. Looks like everyone stays the same out there. Falcons with the serve, and wow, they're going to get an ace coming off from Ava Gruen and her serve. 25-14 was the score. Cashton came from behind to pick up the victory in game 1. That is going to be out. Cashton with the serve. Reba Flock will come in. She comes in for Vanessa Henke. Looks like they lost the volleyball. Probably kicked back in underneath, hit the side of the wall and kicked underneath the bleachers. Probably need a flashlight to go find it. Here's the serve. And that was a block. So it's going to be Brookwood with the point and the serve. That caught a couple of people by surprise. 10 serving 4 now. Now it's going to be 5 serving 10 as Wallace puts that one into the net. Coming in to serve now for the Eagles, it's Katie Lease. Nice serve. Brookwood will set the ball up. It's going to be a free hit back. Brookwood comes up, and we're going to get a whistle. Somebody with a foot fault. Somebody too close on the Falcons side stepped over the line underneath the net. That's when you get the foot fault call. Cashton puts that one on the bottom part of the net. Or check that. Brookwood does, excuse me. So Cashton will serve. Boy, a nice line drive serve. That one to Wallace. Here's the hit. Back row, they'll set it up now. And there's a partial block. A big shot by Sheldock. Aubrey Sheldock with a big time hit. And we'll still get the serve here. Nope, now it goes into the net. Katie Lease was trying to get on a bit of a roll here, but the ball found the bottom of the net. 11 serving 8. And now it's going to be 12 as Ava DeWitt comes up with the point. Or let's see, yes, Ava. DeWitt continuing to serve here. This one now to the near side. Free hit back over and right over the top of the head of Holmquist. Somebody might have talked to her right at the very end and they weren't able to pick up the communication line, I guess. Emma Elder now in the game. She pops the ball up. And this one's going to be brought out of bounds, a point for Cashton. Cashton again looking for that comeback trail as it's 10 serving 12. Sheldock looking to serve. Gets the ball over. And it's going to be a point here as the ball, a little misdirection coming off from Garcia Barr. Wound up near the Brookwood bench. Line drive, Garcia Barr, we're going to get a whistle. And they're going to say somebody was, I think, in the wrong lineup. So it's 12-12 just like that. Waiting for the whistle. Sheldock has it. Free hit from Brookwood. Cashton looks to set it up. There is Sanders with the shot. Back row hit. Trying to keep Cashton off balance here. Brookwood here on the line is going to be a little bit too far. Sheldock again with the point, and now the lead here. Kind of the same scenario as the first game here with Cashton. They wound up way behind, and then they just slowly, methodically started catching up. And wound up winning 25-14. Right now it's 14-12, and we're going to get the timeout here by Brookwood. 14-12 your score. When we come back, Cashton continuing to serve. All right, we get the whistle here, and the game number 2 continuing on. Boy, Sheldock continues to serve very strongly, picking up another point here. And the Eagles out in front 15-12. Serve to the back row. That was Elder. And that one ricocheted off. Here's the play at the net, and it's going to go under the net on the return by Sheldock, so Brookwood is able to get a point now. Back into the game. Here comes number 12 in Malsby as Katie Lee will serve. Oh, it caught the top of the net and bounced away. Ever so close. Instead, it goes the wrong direction. Point coming here for Cashton now. And Kate Wall to serve. Nice serve, and then the play at the net. Winds up going off a little bit. Serving 13. Wall picks up another point. She must have a little spin on that or something. Makes it kind of tough to get that pass down. There's the serve to the back row. That was Malsby. On the return, it's a free hit. Big shot there. Nice dig by Wallace, but the ball will not get over the net. If it did, Gabby Hyatt was there ready to knock it down. 21-13 now your score. Boy, that was a pretty good serve there. Hyatt up in the air, puts it straight down on the return. And Cashton looks like a second scenario here where they're coming from behind. They lead 22-13. Boy, now that one was a knuckleball. Far corner hit by Sanders. Nobody over there in the far corner. Defense was right in the middle and they left a big gap. 23-13 now as Wall can finish it off here with a couple more serves. Nice job there by Hyatt. Here's the pass. Oh, a swing and a miss by Holmquist. And it's game point coming up. Wall gets the serve over. This one heading to the far side, back to the middle. And the return is going to come over here to near side out of bounds. And it's a 25-13 victory for Cashton. 25-14, 25-13. The first two scores. We'll come back with game 3 in just a couple of moments. Back we come here with game number 3 as the Falcons wind up on the defensive side. It's 1-0 as Kate Wall starts things off. Well, we'll see if they go to 15 or if they go to 25. Conferences have their different, internal rules, so to speak. It's going to be 2-0 now. Serve coming across here, and the shot is going to go out of bounds. Too much muscle on that one for the Falcons, and it's now 3-0. Kate Wall continuing with the serve. Nice shot there by Garcia Barr. That was a left-handed swing. Knife through the defense, but Cashton was there. There's a nice placement by Holmquist. She got up and put that one down here right on the near sideline. And it's going to be 1-3. Dropping back to serve here. This is going to be number 2 in Gibson. That ball comes off the fingertips. That one, you almost think that one had to hurt a little bit. Katie Lease tried to pop that one up. That serve is going to coast out of bounds. Now some changes coming in. Weber will return. Also coming in to serve here now is Klinkner. She comes in for Sanders. Weber comes in for Katie Lease. Here's the serve. Dandy looking serve there. Backcourt hit. Whoa, nice play by Elder. And now Wallace with the shot, I believe. And not able to control it here. Eagles will give up the point. Three serving 4 now as Brookwood will try to come back. There's a pretty good shot there. That was Stubbs. Back it comes. Wall. Stubbs sets it up here to the far side. And the hit down low. Hansen with a dig. Here's Klinkner on the pass. They'll set the ball up to Stubbs on the near sideline, and she just missed. Went down that near sideline and just could not hit the line, the green line. And it's going to be 4-4 here as Hansen with a serve, and not able to control it was Flock. Reba Flock in there. Oh, nice play at the net, but let's see what happens. They're going to say somebody was in the net. Going up in the air was Weber, just in case she had a shot at a block, and she did, but then somebody for the Falcons, I couldn't tell who was in the net. Stubbs with the, or check that, excuse me, is number 16 here, and Boysen with the serve. There's Stubbs, number 2. Oh, what a block at the net there by Ava DeWitt. Straight down on that one. The serve, that's going to go out of bounds here. That was a knuckleball that floated this way. Here's Stubbs, the lefty, with the serve. Tainter will set the ball up over and popped over by Brookwood. Nice save by Hyatt. That was Sophie. They'll pass the ball forward. Here comes a set, and the shot is going to be in there for a point. Cross-court hit, and I tell you what, that was Hankey with the shot. Pretty good-looking swing there. Serve coming down to Hansen. Good save. There was Tainter. Coming right back. Tip play at the net by Gruen. Got to get the ball over. Oh, they did. Gruen just reached it in time. Here's Cashton to the far side, and it's going to go out of bounds. Well, I'm not sure if that was Hankey or not over there. But whoever it was, they had the right idea, but had just a little too much on it. Great looking serve there, and a nice dig by Klinkner. Back to Klinkner it comes. Wall sets it up for the back row, and a swing and a miss. It's 8 serving 7. Nice looking serve. Klinkner with the shot. Back over, free touch by Hankey. Now Brookwood on the attack. Back row. Klinkner was there, but nobody can get to it off from the pop-up. It'll be 9 serving 7. This is Wallace continuing to serve. Oh, it just got over the net. That's one of those tough ones that we've talked about so many times. It gets over the top and then drops practically straight down. Trying to play that one off the net was Weber, and it really came down a little too quick for her. It's 11-7. And again, we're not sure if we're going to 15 or to 25. Weber trying to pop that one back over, and that one got away from the Eagles. And it's going to be 12-7. We'll know in maybe in a couple moments here. We'll see what happens. That ball did not get over. That one almost sounded like it was a mishit off from Weber's fingertips. 13-7 now. Oh, that serve is off the net near the referee. 8 serving 13 for Weber as she steps to the line. Swing and a miss. I don't think they touched it, or maybe it did. And if they did, that might have been why it would have been inbounds, probably. Boy, a big serve there again. Not able to control it was Wallace. Tough break right there, and it's now 10-13. Big time serve. Sanders will get the point. Well, I tell you what, she was that was a pretty good play right there by Tessa Sanders, as she was actually coming down from her jump and was still able to get the ball over the net. Katie Lee now comes into the ball game. Boy, that ball, Wallace almost ran into the bleachers. 12 serving 13. That ball goes into the net by Weber, and it's 14-12. Looks like this might be game point. Here's Ava DeWitt now. That serve coming over. Wall. Free hit by Stubbs. There's Brookwood. Coming across court, they hit it out of bounds. Out here on the near side, and that will create a little problem, as it's 13-14. It's still game point, if I saw the signal correctly. And now it's tied up. Got to win by 2. 14-14 is your score. That serve will go into the net. So it's going to be Katie Lee now. And I believe she can finish the game here with a winning serve. There's Stubbs. There's a nice pass. Free hit back over. Oh, great shot there. That one coming off from Boysen with her sidearm swing. And it's 15 apiece. Here's the serve by Wall, and that's going to be an ace. Slipped that one in there, and now should be back to game point the other way. Here's Wall with the serve. That one coming down here on the near side. Gruen was there, and then the ball kicked away. And it was game point, 17-15, the final score here, as Cashton will pick up the sweep here tonight on the JV side. 25-14, 25-13, and then 17-15 in game 3. Well, stay tuned. We're going to have some celebrations with senior night. And a state champion is going to be recognized here for Cashton. And then we'll take a little break again with the band playing, and the teams will warm up. We'll be back with all that in just a little bit.